Guys, jadi kita sekarang lagi mau berusaha ke Liyue, ke Inazuma dengan cara yang formal. Jadi sebenarnya misinya dia tuh yang ini, kita ngikutin yang gambar Inazuma ini. Jadi setelah kita ngalahin si siapa namanya Childe, terus ngalahin si Osail yang versi pertama, terus nanti kita bangun lagi si apa tuh namanya, bangunannya itulah lupa namanya, jet chamber. Nah nanti kita bakal ada lang logo kayak gini, tapi dia ada persyaratannya, termasuk yang ini, yang Dark Knight Hero Alibi itu harus diselesaikan, terus yang misi sama si Dan Self, jadi harus selesai semua baru kita bisa melanjutkan ke sini guys. Jadi kalau level minimalnya sih sebenarnya kayaknya di 50 ya, sesama rank adventure ranknya minimal 35 buat bisa buka misi-misi gitu. Itu kalau yang resmi. Kalau yang tidak resmi itu bisa sebenarnya 25, cuman dia harus minimal punya 4 daya kalau nggak salah. Jadi itu lumayan meribetkan guys, jadi mending kita ikutin aja ceritanya, karena kalau kita ngikutin ceritanya itu sebenarnya jadi lebih enak. Jadi kayak kemarin itu karena kita asik buat nge-explore, nah karena misi yang Lupin itu, yang si Werewolf sama si siapa itu namanya, yang petir-petir itu, jadinya kita kelewat gitu. Padahal sebenarnya itu bisa diselesaikan di awal, jadi kita selesainya di akhir-akhir. Jadi aneh, levelnya tinggi, kita bisa misi yang kayak gitu. Makanya jadi kayaknya mending diselesaikan dengan lurus guys. Jadi kalau makanya menyelesaikan, selesaikan aja. Nah ini kita nyari titik dimana yang benar-benar ujung ini, kita ke ujung sini buat bisa kita nyebrang. Sebenarnya kemarin udah nyebrang guys, cuman biar tunjuk aja biar enak.
Rain outlines your fate.
Nanti kalau udah sampai ujung sini kita naik, terus kita melompat deh, karena ini jalan satu-satunya guys, tidak ada jalan lain. Oke, kita lompat jauh. Nah nanti kita habis dari sini kita baru bisa ke kapalnya si Beidou. Jadi kita naik ke puncaknya yang di situ tuh, puncaknya yang forest. Masih ada lagi yang sini. Kalau udah belajar habis. Nah, ada lagi. Oke, kita tinggal lari-lari aja guys. Jadi si siapa namanya, kita itu harus selesai misi yang si travelernya ketemu sama saudaranya masih berpaling bersama penjahat.
Everyone hold hands.
Lanjut. Nah, nanti kita tinggal buka biar kita nggak perlu. Karena kita agak buru-buru guys, jadi kita nggak perlu melawan, kita skip dulu aja. Kita skip. domain, kita coba dibuka dulu, paling nggak bisa beta lagi guys. Ini manfaatkan segala paketnya, jadi ada yang harusnya dibuka semua. Yang mana di sini nggak dibuka semua kan? Ini waktu itu rekornya
Here to play with.
sampai sini sedikit nggak tertarik video
Race you!
kalau tidak tertarik sih, lebih baik kita harus segera manfaat sini semoga kita naik ke puncak tertinggi guys. Fungsinya buat apa? Biar bisa lompat ke kapalnya si Bedo. Namanya Bedo ya, bukan Bedo ya guys. Kayaknya ini harus bisa dibuatin yang channel yang dalam bahasa Inggris deh.
I see everything! Body and mind. Surrender and will be gentle. Get them! This may hurt a little. You're in for a little shock. Open sesame. Oh, now I'm hungry.
Harus melawan itu buat kita mendapatkan pedang. Tapi kita ada ya? Gak ada sih. Oh, paling si laser ini bisa kita switch ke pedang bintang 3 nih. Ya, tapi nggak ada sih. Jadi baca. Sebenarnya di atas itu tuh ada ini guys. Kalau semisal punya karakter yang bisa terbang, sangat menarik nih. Tapi nggak punya karakter, kita nggak punya karakter yang bisa terbang. Karakter yang bisa terbang. Nggak ada sisa nih. Sisa ini mending. Oke, nggak ada. Kita langsung lompat aja. Sekalian ngambil yang ada di atas itu, nah kita ada. Jadi kalau bisa jangan melewatkan satu momen sekalipun. Kita balik nempel aja sini kayu ini guys, kita ambil sekalian soalnya kok dari bawah ke arah banget sih. Oke.
All clear as far as the eye can see.
Oke, tunggu agak penuh dikit. Di yang paling tinggi kita disuruh ke atas itu.
All clear as far as the eye can see.
Kazuha.
Oh, if it isn't the traveler in Paimon. I knew you.
Paimon?
Huh?
Pay it no heed. I mean only
You're not far off. This young man is
with this fine ship. Only if the mood take.
Hey,
Oh, wait a minute.
the Crux class. They're too important. So, you've got 2. You can't take part. And with Liu safe.
But
Well, before you dismiss the idea, get this.
Supplied by myself.
is there really such thing as a map?
When a vision bearer dies. As for whether this
Yep. And the way organizing the class. So, if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to.
Inazuma?
Well, why didn't you say so? In that case, if you win the turn.
You just want her to take part. What are we gonna do?
Great.
It seems like it will.
Oke, kita disuruh-suruh dulu. Kita suruh lawan-lawan. Jadi sebenarnya nggak ada cara cepat guys. Ini cara satu-satunya kalau kita mau masuk ke Inazuma dengan cara legal. Ya cara cepatnya bukan seperti yang kita bilang, tapi kecepatan.
Time to act.
Balik. Sudah guys, terdistract.
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. Beto said. Hello? Are you here to compete in the Crux Clash?
You bet I am. Have you put your name? Well, I'd have a look. The Clash is a cup. Nobody wants to.
Yeah.
Me? What? You? Not to mention, they tried to sneak past. I planted a left hook. I stood my ground, of course. I'm not saying I came.
Uh-huh. But for us,
I'll see you in the arena.
Badannya gede. Yes. Bedanya banget. Lipat untuk saya.
Hi there.
That's right. Nothing beats real-life comp but this tournament.
Exactly.
This master of yours
Famous. He's the founder of the Link. You probably... He's got to be to the Link shot.
forced this.
It's a type of... For example...
One time, he sent a challenger flying.
It sure is.
We're
There's a tuition?
Of course.
But recently, though...
So, if we can get our hands on.
Well, we have...
Exactly. Folks will come from far and wide.
See you in the...
Body and mind. Time to act.
Kayak elit, elit.
Hey, youngster. If so,
So you're all.
you better believe it. For me? Obtaining a vision? No. I know how that sounds. I've passed every exam. In most people's eyes, a vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I've also brought along, of course, Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before...
So to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys being way too.
Chinksa Village arm wrestling champion. Next, please. What's your name? Wait.
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision?
I have to ask. It's really her!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuch...
Oh, I trust you are aware that, only those... Really? But from what I've heard,
Yep, she's still
My apologies. It's just a format. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have...
Yeah, and also.
Whoa.
Might as well declare her the champion or...
I wonder if it's...
Okay, right. A great hero.
Oh, we're not here.
There's another...
Beto must have upped the stakes to...
But why would...
I see. So, well, no, but anyway, the qualifying...
Hey, so even though you. So Paimon thing. In any case, looking at the topic. All right.
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to... Good. Then...
This competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. Her first bout begins now!
Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of...
You? You're the hero they're talking about?
Come on, let's go sign up. What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
Gaya elit main sulit. Gaya elit latihan sulit.
So, what do you think?
Impressive.
Well, I fought, so come on.
All right. You fought well.
All right, you know, and since you signed up, for one thing, so,
This is how Captain Bay decides.
all right. We're finally here, folks. The real...
Your opponent has fought. You may well be stronger than him. Very well.
All right, that's enough.
Your opponent in this. I do not doubt your ability.
Relax. My girl's at the top of her game.
Okay.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for. Some fury! Congratulations. I was beaten.
Right. If you had a vision...
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid, but mine, I lost interest. I fought and...
Huh?
No, only in
Wow.
If you have the chance in the future.
By the way...
Whether they'll be as tough as me, so don't get...
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent.
Ah, it's you! I myself was eliminated.
Maybe next...
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is a formidable opponent. I faltered for but a brief moment. Given my stature, Still, I'm sure he'll be...
Hey there!
He tried to use force to spur. His opponent was pretty. Why don't you dodge, they ask. Don't even get me I don't dare tell my Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining.
Oh.
Thanks.
We still haven't got any useful information.
You gave an outstanding. I could sense that, but you were quick to adapt and managed. In fact,
I guess not using your elemental power.
We wanted to ask...
Not exact. As for the guy, what's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more?
if that is the case, I haven't properly.
Yeah.
It is true that I do not mean to given your talent.
Hang on.
Gathering intel. Besides our favorite.
You betcha. Wait a second.
However, there is come with me.
Maybe we can go talk to Beto. Surely she's gotta know something.
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements, and not just a single element, but multiple.
Paimon.
That's right. If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match. Since a young age, it is things of this nature.
As crazy as...
My humble ability to think a human could... And not to mention your incredibly...
Hey, stop evaluating...
Could you perchance enlighten me as... So then...
It's been a long... Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand.
Perhaps such However, I still wish to have the... Of course, I too... Now then, let's test...
Kita langsung lawan si siapa?
Hey!
Get up, hit, hit. Yeah, let me weave you a verse.
I see everything. Yeah. Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Roll. Yeah. Nice and spicy.
Your skills in battle are... Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing. He relies entirely on the element of surprise. In other words, as long as you remain... Please, save your thanks. The world is a...
You seem...
I desire to know... And what My apology for allowing me the honor of witness... So that's what you're curious about? As you well know, visions are a gift in the outset. Not to mention...
She sounds like...
As far as I know, Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside with... It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma...
Sounds a lot.
Oh? Have you encountered the... With time, if you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I...
Oh, right.
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can... Very well.
Oh enggak ding, kita langsung.
What? Never mind. Everyone, listen up. We've reached the climb. We've seen many Now, I'd like to... She strikes.
Wow!
I'm sure everyone... But today's As for our other come on, what could be Apologies! Everyone just sit tight. They've got no other choice.
Wait a moment. Captain Beidou. Perhaps Traveler.
Let me see. It's gone all right.
Huh?
We don't know when it was...
No need to worry. The vision was the
Well, I'll stay here and...
If you would, please come with me.
But
Come with me. I can...
a wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the price in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well,
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
you can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
Loba, get them!
Freeze! Picked the wrong test subject.
Oh ini nanti kita juga itu buat nanti serangannya si Shogun.
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a...
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind... Drat! If I only had a vision. Or if I could...
This has nothing to... Additionally, you're... In other words...
You...
But most disappointed, it appears that the
Fine! I've had my eyes on...
Aha! So
I'd intended to win after watching the semi-final. Since there was no use in... I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my... Drat. I know an empty threat when I hear one. Fine.
You know, according to the law... Not to mention that it seems that it would be only
Whoa, whoa, we don't...
And if this is where talking gets me, then forget!
Don't be such a brute.
No, no!
Put down the vision and...
Huh?
What's wrong? It's up to you.
No, no.
I take no pleasure in when people are forced into a corner. That is when they're great. But unfortunately, nothing. Yes. From the moment I've tried many of though few tales. After seeing you come, why don't you give it a try? Let's see if you... I see. No matter. This was expected. I suppose this vision is still mine to take for now.
Yeah, what's the story behind this vision anyway?
The story begins with an old friend. He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way, while still retaining the warrior way in my heart.
Kazuha!
It's just another way of saying I do as I please. All right then, it's time we returned.
Let's go.
Allow me to gather the wind for us once more.
If you're looking for it seems that the crux Captain Beto was much... But still...
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero. He knew he stood no chance, in which case the crux clash...
Huh? So, if that's the...
Paimon thought we'd win in a...
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved. Now, let me go prepare the champion's medal to award you.
Yes, I believe so. But the voyage, in fact, the relentless rain...
Hold on a second. You're saying...
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, then it should come as no great surprise that the Raiden... Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. You will be notified once all the preparations have been made. In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own. I will travel all across the vast land...
Paimon believes you'll find a way for sure.
Thank you. May both our journeys prove one final word of warning. The part of your journey.
Oke, please. Mana nih? Oke, setting saya. Berangkat settingnya. Tapi kita harus ke adventure dulu. Bukan doang aja sih sebenarnya, guys.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What? Ah, yes. Now that I think about.
There you are. You're the traveler that Beto will be taking. Oh, is that the fleet is near Captain Beto?
Seems Beto.
Of course.
So you'll be heading off then? Weather the journey until we meet again. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Oh.
Well, if that's how you.
So there's another.
Well, I guess it's.
Okay.
Just follow.
Okay. Let's go, mommy, kita berangkat nih.
All these years, come rain or storm. We set sail for the.
Anchors away!
Oh, hi there. So, you finally made it, and it appears we have a couple of stowaways.
You can blame your almighty shogun. The tempests around Inazuma, though the fleet was fully up. Now then, let me introduce everyone.
You don't know how long.
Toma, these
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them.
with any Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. If you run into any problem, good.
Oh, right.
Until next time, traveler. Remember,
Pharisees!
Now then, first things. Don't under. So we have to play by the rules. Even.
Akhirnya kita sampai di mana itu dibuka.
Rain outlines your fate.
Oh itu. Sekalian mainkan itu, guys.
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. Oh, except you, Toma. You must be... Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying. Currently, only members of the International Trade Association are authorized to engage in the import and export of goods. Do you have your trader's permits? My apologies, but I'll have to ask you to...
Here are their entry papers. For your kind.
What? Take your time. No rush or anything.
I just wanted to see what you'd say. Sorry about that.
I see.
So...
The Outlander, they only
Sheesh.
Well, as the word suggests, Outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku decree in force. Not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement.
Welcome.
Now, let's head Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
A Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
Time to act.
Video itu kalau anime itu halaman 1 itu anime, di itu video, terus Sumeru itu dentro. Nah, ini semua ini adalah elektro. Oke guys, semangat guys. See you next video guys.